Money doesn't grow on trees or fall from the sky. It's lying in the dirt if you're willing to go for broke. Shut up! All your money.
There's hundreds of thousands of dollars riding on this test.
All your dreams.
I'm either gonna leave rich or kill myself trying.
Win big or lose everything.
Holy Christ! You gotta be careful that it doesn't consume you.
Yukon Gold premieres March 13th on History.
Hey, hi everybody. My name is Joe. I've been panning gold for quite a few years, and mainly the last 4 in Yukon, Dawson City area. And well, I guess we're gonna go down to the river and pan little gold. There is treasures out there to be have. When it travels down a creek, gold always takes the shortest route. If you have a curve like that, it'll take the shortest route. It'll cut across the stream.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's heavier than, or it's just...
It's its nature.
Oh,
Gold
okay.
is 19.5 times heavier than water. Okay, a gallon of gold, a gallon of water weighs 10 pounds. Well, a gallon of gold, 195.
Okay. Wow.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay,
So not just a lot of weight. There's...
The tiny, tiny, little bit of gold, wear rubber gloves. Whoops. We won't show that. What happened is we have natural oil on our skin. It sticks to the gold, floats the gold away. You know what I mean? And another thing, it helps if you got arthritis in your hands and stuff like that. Well, it's not so bad. You know what I'm saying, eh? Okay, now we go right under the water and we stay there. We shake it good. And I took the big rocks. See? Because sometimes the gold, not sometimes, but gold will stick to that. When the clay, you don't see it. Then you get rid of it. Don't be shy. Stir it up good. The gold is not going nowhere. It'll stay there. And I got with me a very, very important ingredient. Soap, dish soap. You put 1 drop. You watch the water, see what happens. Can you see inside the pan? Watch what happened to the water.
Surface tension.
Yeah, they broke the surface tension. It spread like that. All the dirt, and the branch, and the water helps to bring everything down. And then, kind of gently get rid of some overburden you got there in your pan. When you're done, there's big rocks left, get rid of them. You quit shaking when you clean your pan like that. You just wash it like that. And if you can see at the back here, there is black sand. It's with your gold. If you don't find that, there is a big chance that there is no gold. Okay, it's always associated with that. That black sand, you've got hematite and magnetite. I don't have a magnet here with me today.
Oh, I know we stick to the magnet.
The magnetite will stick to it. And but you be careful, you don't throw it back in the water, you throw it in a pan. Get rid of just the surface of the sand, not the bottom. There. And the less sand you have, the more gentle you go. And you watch that you have the waves and current to wash out your sand, I kind of neglected to talk about a little bit was the fool's gold. Well, that stuff most of the time comes in cubical form, and it kind of looks like gold. It's very, very shiny, shinier than gold. Gold is a beautiful patina, and that fool's gold is bright, shiny, it catches your eye. And if you want to find out if it's fool's gold, one test that can be done right there in your pan is you take a spoon or a pocket knife and you apply pressure on it and smear it a bit like you would smear butter. And it will spread just like butter. And that is fool's gold. And you know, back where I'm mining, there is that stuff. And a few guys got really fooled by it. And that's where the name fool's gold comes from. The closer I get to the bottom, the straighter I go with my pan. You know what I mean? You see it? Don't go too far back. And to shake at an angle a bit is perfect. Because you make your gold sit in the crease of your pan. You know what I'm saying, eh? We have gold. We do have gold. Come here. You remember the marble thing that I was telling you about? Okay. The gold is very heavy and it will stay at the back. When you wash your sand, this... I seen gold. It's there. It's in very, very tiny little particles. But you start to see the gold laying at the back here. Right there, on the back here. Those are called, and there is one big one here. Look at that, almost a nugget. And, well,
Okay.
and then refined it some more.
So you're not spending time on something
That's
not
right.
going to yield anything.
But when you do it all day, rather than waste your time at every pan, dump it into a can. And at the end of the day, you clean that can. But for that, you pan into a pan. I will show you. Now we want to get rid of more black sand and whatever the debris that you have in your pan. I said lose your gold, because if it come out of your pan, it'll go in that one, and you repan that one. So you don't lose your fortune. You can get poor doing that. Up in Yukon, you know, you go in a coffee shop, bar, or whatever, and it's just like here. The loggers, they talk about their logs here, their patch of wood or whatever, and their equipment. Well, down there, they talk about how much gold there is in their claims, and they always lie about it. You can never trust them. And it's also kind of a lifestyle for many, and you see the waitress coming to you with a sweater with the elbows totally wore out, rubber boots, and it's different. And these old guys, you know, they'll come to you and tell you those stories. Oh yeah, I got 500 ounces this year. Well, take some and leave some. You keep an eye on your sand. You see anything yellow, you stop. Now, okay.
Yep.
I've got about... Watch it.
And so that,
You have to move the creek over. In Yukon, it can be done, but not here. They'll hang you.
What did they say about the panning is there?
You can pan anywhere. Nobody can stop you. Even in the parks, it is entertainment. But in the park, you're supposed to put it back in the creek.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's up to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest. The government is really kind to us. They provide us with parks everywhere. So many that you can't do nothing anymore. Everything is park.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's my personal view on the subject.
Yeah.
But
okay, so
there is places where you can keep it. And here, these are claimed. Belongs to Jody Cinnamon.
Okay, I was wondering, is this a claim?
So you ask permission, and most of the time, the claim owner will let you go pan, okay? But he might ask you how much gold you found, where you found it, how much dirt did you move, and you tell him that because it counts for his assessment work. Because to the government, he has to report how much dirt he moved, how much work he's done to improve the claim. You know, that sort of thing. And for him, it is not a bad thing to have people that go pan on his claim. Okay, but sometimes, if they have too much gold, they don't want it. Because there is places, well, you'll find quite a bit of gold. In no time you can find an ounce, you know, a day. That's good money for one day shipment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a geologist. For my claims that I brought in Yukon, that's exactly what I did. There is gold everywhere, but sometimes it's not worth digging for it because there ain't enough. Your expenses are too great for what you get back. You know what I'm saying? So you forget about it. But here, it's beautiful entertainment. And
Jody, which one of the boys is that?
what was that?
Jody, Inman, which one of the boys? He's
Well,
He's the one that was down.
they all look the same to me.
He's the
Top.
On the
I
top
didn't
of
get
that
it.
gold that we
Yeah.
got there.
But just say it again.
Oh, we're gonna go back and fill up that pan with more dirt on the top of that. The gold that's there should stay there. Really, if we're careful, the theory is there. And I think
But normally you take it out at this point.
it's better.
Yeah,
Safer.
just in case.
You want to hug it. Bunch of gravel with resin of a tree stuck together. That man we should have gold we had before plus.
Because you don't want
Keep washing. Run away. There you go. You guys see it?
I see. Yeah.
John, Ted, more gold to look at.
Talking helicopters.
Now, there is something I'd like to show you, and I'm kind of lucky to have it. It's a treasure, a big treasure. And if you give me a second, I'll go grab it. Okay, this is what I was telling you about. This is something really special, anywhere from 12 to 30,000 years old. That's a piece of a mammoth jaw with its tooth. That's the tooth right here. Can you see? I'll lift a piece out. It broke loose. Pardon me. Piece of its tooth. And you see it as natural as they come. And this was given to me by a friend because I showed it to kids at school, at the high school, and they just loved it. That was my treasure. There is treasures out there to be have.